Jackets lose 4-2 to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I would like to know what goalie interference is. It was a classic Jackets-Penguins game. Penguins could do whatever they want, and the Jackets could not find a way to break through their goalie. For the first 2 periods, it was a clean game. There was a bunch of penalties that should be called on both sides, and the Jackets ones, I was like, okay, yeah, that's a high stick. Okay, that's a little bit of a slash. While the Penguins were like holding, interfering with people, tripping. I'm like, you gonna call that? No. Why would you call that? It's a stupid yellow jersey. And I've seen a lot of stuff online where people are getting upset that we lost this game. And I get it. We've lost to the team that's in the bottom of the division. However, we have to look at it. We're not going to win every game. It's 1. And 2, the Penguins always get away with stuff that we can't do. And a lot of the stuff comes when we are getting momentum. We're starting to get a little bit of footing, getting a little bit of pace, putting some shots on net. They're getting better and better quality. You're spending more and more time off offensive zone. And all of a sudden, one play happens where a goal is disallowed or a stupid penalty that comes out of nowhere that didn't happen. And all of a sudden, Pittsburgh takes all the momentum we had, crushes it, and uses it as theirs and comes and attacks us. And it was another game where Corpy's in net, and we don't know how to play hockey for whatever reason. Corpy technically led in 5 goals. Their 5th goal was offsides, and that was the only goal I really blamed on him, where I was like, Corpy, you got to stop that. Yeah, he gave us some rebounds, but he gave us some rebounds to people sitting in the slot where nobody was around him. I'm like, hey, you going to pick up the player? No, it's in the back of our net. So I understand, though, where people are coming from with the hate on Corpy, and Corpy's not the answer. We need to get rid of Corpy and just dump it on Corpy. I can see where they're coming from. I just don't get it. If we played smarter defensively in front of him, I think he's a much better goalie. And a lot of that is picking up some rebounds that he gives away. He's going to give us the rebounds. He's not Bob. And I think we've been spoiled with Vezina quality goaltending for years now, where there's some unreal saves, and it's like, all right, here comes a 2-on-1, and shocker, is blocked by Bob. And we're pitting all of our goalie expectations on what Bob is on Corpy. I think him splitting games next year with Elvis is going to be great for us. And when those two are battling each other next year, going for the top spot, and if we play smarter defensively in front of both of them, we will be just fine. Starting off though, first period, we come out, we can take a shot into Smith, we have a bunch of offensive zone pressure, we're like, okay, this is going to be a good game, picking up where we left off against Toronto. Pittsburgh comes on the ice, they get 2 or 3 quick shots, so it's like, oh, we gotta watch out for their speed, and they're just all of a sudden, we're gonna take 3 or 4 shots. But we do a good job, we keep them outside. Pittsburgh does a good job, they keep us outside, we really can't get anything going. A couple shifts go by, about 5 minutes in, we're in the offensive zone. The puck works its way to the point for Harrington. Harrington gets it to Foligno. Foligno's on the half wall, starts to work his way up the boards, and sends it back down below the goal line. Something we need to do more of, cycle the puck. Gets it to Jenner. And Harrington sees this, and there's a wide opening gap because Pittsburgh defense is not the greatest. And Harrington takes the ice. Jenner slides the puck out front. Harrington catches it, pits it past Casey to Smith. Harrington's first goal of the year. Jackets lead 1-0. That entire shift by those 5 guys in the offensive zone, we were shooting pucks, we were recovering pucks, and we were taking the pucks away from the Penguins. We found a way to create some space, and Harrington slid in, gets a pass, and pits a beautiful shot right by Smith. A couple shifts later, Penguins are in our zone for a face-off to the right of Corpy. Malkin's there ready to take the face-off, and he goes, you know what? I've won all these face-offs because Columbus can't win any face-offs because we suck at face-offs. Hey, Kessel, can you move over here? Moves Kessel over behind him to exactly where he's going to win the face-off. Gets down, wins the face-off because we can't win a face-off to save our lives. Kessel gets it, pits on net, Corpy stops it, gives it the rebound. Wasn't too big of a rebound, but it was a rebound. And it goes right to Tanner Pearson, who's sitting all alone. Everybody had vacated that spot where he was standing. Pearson pits it past Corpy, and the Pittsburgh Penguins have tied it up. Where was the defense on that one? Forwards, anybody, get next to Pearson, take it, take away. You can't expect Corpy to make the save and then go, oh, it's now over the corner. You have to get the rebound. If he's going to give up a rebound, you have to get it. You cannot let the opposing team get it. Because if you let them get it, it's in the back of your net every single time like this one. But that's fine. We're not the greatest team at face-offs, even though for the past 2 games, we've won the majority of the face-offs in the game. And I still don't know what the off-ice officials are counting as a face-off win. Because a lot of the times, if there's a tie-up, we win it, it always seems during the game of the puck. I don't know how many faceoffs we've actually won, but it seems like we always lose faceoffs. A few minutes later, Penguins up into our zone. Harrington goes chase after it. He has a couple of Penguins with him. One of them being Crosby. So Harrington's trying to skate up with it, trying to get it out of our zone. He goes and make the play because he has Crosby coming from one direction and another Penguin coming from the other direction. And they started to close in on him, and he goes and make the play, and there's no support. Panarin is way too far out of the zone. He didn't come back to help Harrington out. Dubois, who was originally in that situation, had peeled out to start to skate out of the zone, so he was no option. So Harrington just has to throw it and hope it gets across the blue line. Letang steps up, keeps it in, sends it back down. Crosby gets it behind the net. Zach's trying to block the pass between him and Gensel. Crosby throws it out front, backhand, onto Gensel. Gensel pits it past Corpy. Nobody was challenging Gensel. Guess what? Easiest way to defend Crosby. Take away the person he's going to pass to. Give the goalie the shot, especially when he's behind the net. I don't know what Zach's doing there. Take Gensel, please. But you don't. Gensel scores. Penguins lead 2-1. We continue to apply a little bit of pressure, but we can't solve to Smith. We get a couple of chances, pretty good chances, but we're just pitted wide, or we missed the empty net. But we're still getting chances. Coming near the end of the period, about 4 minutes left, we dump it out of our zone. We go for the line change. Letang takes the puck in his zone, turns up, sees he has Crosby, and goes, "Here you go," and sends up to Crosby. Crosby enters the zone. Nudi's right there. He kind of pushes on Crosby, and Crosby just pushes him away, and he falls down. If Nudi just throws an actual hit on him, we're fine. But Crosby breaks free, goes down below the goal line. Savard now commits to Crosby. He lays down trying to block stuff. Crosby pits it right into the slot, right where Gensel is. Nobody around Gensel again. He has all the time he wants, staying in the middle of the ice. He catches it, pits it right past Corpy, and the Penguins lead 3-1. And a lot of people are ripping on Corpy on this one, like, oh, you gotta stop that. It's an NHL player playing on the top line. He's a first-line NHL player, which means he's a really good player with nobody challenging him in an open slot where scoring is very easy to do. Shocker, he's going to put that in. He's going to put that in all day, no matter what goalie's in the net. That puck is entering the net. And we end the first period down 3-1. We start the second period. We come out. We apply a little bit of pressure. We're starting to put some pucks on Smith. We're getting some momentum. Like, all right, this is how we're supposed to be playing. This is how we play the Leafs. We can come back from this. We're in the zone cycling, painting pucks on net, retrieving pucks. Duclair goes from behind the net. He's standing beside this net. And JJ comes over and goes, "You get over there," and pushes him into the crease. And Duclair's like, okay, I don't want to be here because I can't be here. So as Duclair starts to skate away from the crease, JJ pinches in towards the Smith. The Smith tries to make the move over. Duclair has nowhere to go. Wimber gets the puck on the side, pits it in the net, Jackets score, bring it within 1. Almost immediately, the ref's like, no goal, nope, no goal. I'm like, why is there no goal? We were fine. The ref skates over the little box, turns on his microphone and goes, no goal on the play, goaltender interference, incidental contact. What is incidental contact? That's not the rule. It's if you interfere with the goalie. If you're pushed in, causing incidental contact, that's a goal because your team pushed the player into your own goalie. Not our player's fault. JJ, shocker, shoved a player towards his own goalie. That's not Clear's fault. He didn't want to be there. He was pushed there and then kept there. That goal should have counted. But Penguins now build a little momentum off that because our goal is not taken back. And towards it after the game, that's clearly goal interference. No, it's not. It's clearly a good goal. JJ pushed him in and Duclair could not leave. JJ kept him in there and Smith runs into him. Duclair didn't want to be there. So I don't know how you take that goal away. The only reason I can think of taking that goal away is it's the Pittsburgh Penguins playing the Blue Jackets. It's the second time in the history we've gotten a goal taken away for incidental contact. The other one was in the playoffs when they're building some momentum. Wimber gets shoved into the flower and gets a penalty for it. But hey, we beat Smith. If we can take that and continue to apply pressure, we're fine. A little over halfway through the period, Penguins are in our zone. Crosby makes a play to the point, and Atkinson sees that it's JJ at the point and challenges him. JJ kind of bobbles the puck. It's out of the zone. It's Atkinson Dubinsky. Dubinsky kind of settles it down. So for Atkinson enters the zone. He curls up, lets people enter the zone, trying to get in position, and sees he has absolutely nothing because Dubinsky and PLD are beyond the circles. So Atkinson goes, screw it, I'm hot right now, I'm going to shoot the puck. He shoots the puck, beats Smith between the legs, and that is 7 games in a row Atkinson has scored a goal, tying the franchise record, and the Jackets have brought it within 1 off of Atkinson's 15th goal of the year. He is just pushing that lead up higher and higher and higher. It was a great read by Atkinson to go, you know what, I'm going to challenge JJ. And it worked out in our favor, but if the Smith stops this, we are screwed because the Penguins are picking it up and they're out of their zone. PLD and Dubinsky, one of them has to get in front of the net and block it out or tip it past to Smith or screen his eye so it's definitely going to go in. Or if he makes the save, get the rebound. We see what happens when you don't pick them up in your zone. Why would you not stand in front of the net and hope for a rebound to come to you? If it comes to you, it's going to go in the back of the net. A couple minutes later, Penguins come in our zone. They're moving the puck around. They get to the point. Letang shoots it. Corp makes the save. Scramble in front. Simone bats it over to Gensel. Murray's right there battling with him, trying to take his away. He had taken his stick away for a little bit, but he lost it, and for just enough time for Gensel to smack it past Corpy, and Gensel gets his hat trick. Good for him. Yay, Gensel. He has 2 hat tricks in the NHL, both of them against us. One in the playoffs, one down in the regular season. The reason Murray lost Gensel's stick is because the puck was laying right there next to them, and he went to swipe at it to bat it out of the area, and as he did that, he missed it, and Gensel comes in with his stick, and he connects with it. But if Murray gets it, he pops out of the zone. Hey, no problem. But he missed it. Murray has to get the stick on that one and get it out of the zone. Coming near the end of the period, the Penguins enter our zone. They take the shot. Corpy gives up the hugest rebound, and it goes straight to Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel gets it, throws it back at the net, and it enters the net. I was like, Corpy, that one is on you. That's way too big of a rebound to give up. It was at the end of the shift for everybody. They were all gassed trying to get back. And that's the one where Corpy has to either kick in the corner or gobble it up and keep it to himself. But Torch is like, I would like to challenge this one. I know they're celebrating, but that was offsides. And it was very clearly the puck was out of the zone. Phil Kessel's right foot's in the zone as he picks up his left foot, making him in the zone. Puck enters the zone. Clearly offsides. They pull the goal back. I was honestly shocked they pulled the goal back. I figured it'd be too inconclusive for them to pull it back. But we're still within 2. Come out of third period. We looked better. We were making some halfway decent passes. For the most part, we didn't make any good passes. We're getting some offensive zone time. We're shooting the puck. We're stymieing the Pittsburgh chances as they come into our zone. And we're getting to build up a little momentum. Okay, this is where we're going. Hey, finally we're doing something. Foligno taps Letang. Letang turns around, taps him back, and the ref goes, boom, Foligno slashing. I'm like, really, out of everything that's happened in this game, you're going to call that one. Not the holds, not the trips. Both sides, by the way. The high sticks. Everything, the little you're going to call. But it was one of those things where we had some momentum. We were attacking. We were getting some good shots, get some good looks. Just couldn't solve that last little bit onto Smith. And gone. We did a good job, though. We killed it off. All right. We killed Pittsburgh power play. That's fine. We're moving along. About 2 minutes left in the game. Jones is behind the net. He goes to take it out. Brian Russ is there. He pulls the feet out from Jones and trips him. I'm like, thanks, refs. You give us a power play with 2 minutes left of the game, which means we're going to pull our goalie because we're down by 2, which means Pittsburgh gets to take shots at the empty net all they want for the final 2 minutes. And that's what they did. Thankfully, they never hit it, but unfortunately, we couldn't break through Casey Smith, and we'd end up losing the game 4-2. This is a frustrating game because we should have played better. We could have played better. We could have played smarter defensively and very easily won this game. But a couple of bounces here or there and not picking up guys clearly in the slot that you need to pick up. That's hockey 101. Pick up Gensel. He's staying in the middle of open ice. But hopefully we can learn from those mistakes and fix those mistakes before we go and face the red-hot Red Wings, which is weird to say. So until next time, click like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until then, I'll see you later.